We're good. Woo! Nice. Feeling good.
What? No one's gonna ask me how I'm doing?
How you doing, Connor?
No, it's too late, kiss-ups. It is too late. I see how it is. Apparently, since I'm a comedian, I just get to make you guys laugh. Nobody cares how I'm doing at all. Perfect. Great. Nah, I kid. We don't have that kind of relationship. I don't care how you guys are doing. You don't care how I'm doing. Let's get on with the humor. All right. So, in my time on this planet, I just turned 20. I'm quite proud of that achievement. Whoop whoop. Yes, I escaped the teenage years apparently. So, in my time on this planet, I've found 4, technically 5 kinds of people. One of them's pretty awesome. The others are kind of ish. So the first kind of people out there, you might know these first two. First, there's the A-type people. The A-type people are like really competitive, hardcore, intense, they get crap done, you know, and sometimes they're a little bit violent, you know? So if you would consider yourself to be an A-type, show of hands now. All right, see that guy right there? See that guy right there? He's the only A-type. Everyone else hesitated about raising his hands. He did not. Everyone else in here is not an A. If you're even considering thinking yourself to be an A-type, go sit in that corner and think about your life. You're not a true A. Nah, I'm kidding. The other type of people are B-type people. And I have a love-hate relationship with B-type people. Because sometimes when I fail at life and I just need someone to talk to, you always get that B-type person who's like, oh, what's the matter? You okay? Oh. Connor, did you get shot down by that girl again? Oh, it's okay. Hey, do you want to pet my kitty? Do you want to pet her? She's really adorable. I really love cats, excuse me. I also really love dogs. So if you ever want to like, no, don't move for either one of those. If you want to like, if you want to use those as like a weakness or anything, you can just show me a photo of a cat or a dog and I'll just like collapse instantly. It'll be great. But anyway, sometimes bees get on my nerves though, because when I'm like doing really awesome at something or I'm gaming, they're like, oh my gosh, you just killed that person. That's not okay. Oh my goodness. I'm really happy you're doing well, but that's not okay at all. That is, you just cut that guy's head off. Ew, ew, ew. So B-types sometimes get on my nerves. And then there's the C-types. I really hope there's not a C-type in here. If you are, you probably need to go sit in that corner and think about your life. C-types are the kind of people that you're hanging out with them. I'm a gamer, so I'll use gaming as an example. But anyway, so you're hanging out with someone and all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, I do some Halo, I do some online gaming. Oh yeah, man? Yeah, I do a lot of that. I am the best that there is. You cannot get better than me. Okay, well, do you want to hang out sometime? Yeah, sure. You play with them, they don't even get 1 kill. They're standing around the entire map. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot what's the button to shoot. I completely forgot. It's a fluke. This is just a fluke. You play like 50 games with them, they don't get anyone. 50 games and you sat in a corner and did absolutely nothing. You killed yourself 5 times. What are you doing? Someone's having fun here. So then you have the C negatives. And C negatives, gosh, you really don't want to hang around a C negative. Because they're like the deceptive people. They're like, yeah, I guess I can do some stuff, all right. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of in a band. And then you realize that they can play every single Beatles song with one hand, doing all the instruments at the same time. You guess? You're okay with music? No, you are a legend, sir. Stop this false humility. You make me feel bad. I can only do drums, and I do that okay, and you can do everything? What kind of person are you? But anyway, there's the best kind of people, and you always want to save the best for last. I really hope there's some of you in here. I, of course, am a D. And what does D stand for? It stands for different. Different people are the best kind of people. And you know what? I used to think that there was always something wrong with me for being a D-type person, but now I realize it's everybody else who's wrong. I'm the one who's got it right. Everybody else just has it completely messed up. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Here's how I figured out that I was a D. Here we go. Backstory time. I'm gonna need some background music, man. I'm gonna need some we're gonna need to get some backstory music because this is about to get real. Yes. Get that in there. We'll get to awkward later. So anyway, I was born in Marietta, Georgia, which is right outside of Atlanta. I lived there for 12 years. And eventually, I moved down to South Georgia. And I just want to put this in perspective. Atlanta is 2.5 hours away from where I moved down to. And you know what? My first day in middle school, you know what they called me my first day in middle school? Because of the fact that I didn't have a southern accent and I didn't have this deep, manly, attractive voice that you hear today, I had this really high-pitched, girly voice. They said that I was a gay Yankee. I don't get that. I was a gay Yankee for coming from North Georgia down to South Georgia. Help me figure out that logic, guys. I mean, maybe the fact that, okay, that's enough. Thank you. Maybe the fact that I had this really high-pitched voice, too. Let's give him a hand. That was amazing. Thank you. So maybe the fact that I had this really high-pitched voice and I'm like in middle school or whatever and people are trying to figure out who I am and where I'm from, they're like, "Hey there, son, how are you doing? Where are you from?" "I'm from North Georgia." "I'm from right outside Atlanta." Maybe that's why they thought I was, I don't know, maybe that's why they thought I was gay. As a side note, I just want to say, whoever invented middle school, whoever decided to put all those people together, all those age groups, all those people going through puberty, yeah, let's mash them into one large room. Yes, whoever decided that would be a good idea should just be taken to the White House and just flogged on national television. We're gonna get Old Testament with this stuff. We're gonna flog their children, their wives, their grandparents, their everyone, their dog, their cat, everything, man. We're gonna take it all, because that is just unforgivable. I was just looked down upon for years, and then eventually I got this deep, manly voice that you can hear today, and while they still hated me. But anyway, moved past that, eventually I got to high school. And I kind of liked high school, except for the fact that sometimes it felt too easy. Especially, in my math and my science courses, and everyone knew that I was smart. I don't know why I was. I just was. And so people would try and use me, for answers, and I'd catch on to their game. I'd be like, "Well, I know what you're doing. You're trying to use me." But you know what? Since I'm such a nice person, I'm gonna help you out anyway. I was such a sap for everyone in high school, and you know what? Eventually, I found one relationship. And I kind of use the term loosely. No, it wasn't a dating relationship, but it was with a woman. Found one relationship that worked. See, I was always the guy that was too lazy to do homework. And my professors hated me. How many of you people are always the guy that did not do homework? Is it that, yeah, we've got multiple offenders. Good, that makes me feel a little better. But anyway, I never did my homework. My professors would always be like, "Hey, Connor!" "Yes, sir." "Did you do your homework?" "No, sir." "You're gonna get a 0 for that." "I'm all right with that, sir." "Well, okay then, Mr. Jennings." Eventually, one guy put me in detention because I didn't do my homework instead of just giving me 0s. Then I started doing homework. A little bit. Still forgot sometimes. Force of habit. But anyway,